we knew it would take 40 odd 50 minutes to break QUINS down. They're a top 4 team. They're always going to come here, and it's going to be a bit of a battle. First half was a bit disappointing. It was just really just a scrum game to start with. I think there was God knows how many scrums. It was quite a slow game first half. Came in at the second half, coming down the slope. It's our favourite place to play, coming down, and we started the half really well. Put pressure on them in their half, got them in their 22. Bad kick out. George North gets it, one-on-one with their winger, and tries at the end of the day. Things like having him on the wing, it's just phenomenal, and it showed today.
Going ahead like that, you'd expect a side like QUINS to come back. Does that show just how well the Saints played in the second half, that they didn't really come back into the game as such?
Yeah, definitely. I think the second half we really dominated, the possession, and we dominated the aerial battle. A few kicks went up, and we got the ball back, and we played sensible rugby. I don't think we did anything out of the blue. It was a wet day, muddy day under the pitch. We just needed to play field position and make sure the forwards were in the right areas of the pitch. And I think we showed that today, that we're a composed team. Played a lot of their rugby in the second half in their half, and that's what we want. And then we picked up that try at the end with Dylan, who was brilliant all day. He really led from the front. So we're really happy with the day's job. And then now it gives us 12 points clear. Third and fourth. So we're really happy with that.
9 points from the 10 games. You mentioned a bit of a gap opening. Obviously, 2 top 4 rivals that you sent home with nothing as well. Pleasing.
Yeah, very pleasing. We did target these 2 games, 2 home games. We want to make Franklin's Gardens a fortress, and taking 9 points away, bonus point against Bath, and then a hard 4 points here, and sending both teams back with no points. It was really pleasing for us. But now our attention turns to Heineken Cup. We can put the Premiership to bed. We're sitting pretty there. Everything's going well. Now we've got to do the next 2 Heineken Cup games, take some points from there, and see what happens after that.
We wanted to start the year with a win, and the other small motivator was every top 4 side that's been here we've beaten, and that's the final tick in the box for us. So positive all round.
2 of the most entertaining sides in the league. Conditions conspired to kill
dictated
that
by mud and rain. Hey, but you've got to be flexible to keep winning. You need to be able to play a free-flowing game that Harlequins are so good at, and you've got to be able to flip it on its head and play the corners, like we did today. Stevie Myler, Thomas Collins putting the ball in behind was brilliant, kept us on the front foot, and it was dictated by a niggly set piece kind of game, but I think two yellow cards from driving maul penalties, so it's good news for us that we can go to that style of game.
It's been well documented in past seasons that the Saints haven't performed so well against top 4 sides. What's changed this year that it seems to be going well in every game?
I think squad depth. I mean, Tom Collins playing at fullback today. Start of the season, you probably wouldn't have called that one. You look at Alex Waller, the way he's come through, and the bench that finished the game today, that was the most pleasing thing for me. Mike Haywood coming on, Sam Dickinson. You can bring these people off the bench. Glenn Dixon coming on, just kept plugging the corners. It was the manner we finished the game was the best thing.
Bit of magic from George North as well, and a nice try for yourself.
Yeah, it's one of those special moves. The old underthrow, let them knock it back and capitalise. I think I did it against Cast as well. But no, that's something we've got to look at. I think we had 4 line-outs on their 5 metre and we didn't win one today. And that you've got to be clinical there. Those are chances, those are tries going begging. If we hit that line-out, our drive's good enough to score off. So that's something we're going to have to look at come Monday and tidy up, because that's 4 chances gone begging there today. But no, George's try was the momentum shifter, I think. You come out the second half and you start with that sort of kind of bang that put us on the front foot, which is good.
How pleasing as well not to let them back in the game. Usually when there's such a shift in momentum it swings back the other way, but really close the game out.
Yeah, I think that's just big raps to the 9s and 10s, and like I said, Tom Collins put the ball in behind, kept drilling those corners and putting their line out under pressure, so no, very pleasing.